everybody, Neil Walter here from GuitarTricks.com. We got another great interview from the NAMM show this year with the one and only Mr. Paul Reed Smith. That's right, the fabulous guitar maker. He's been making awesome guitars for so long. High quality has always been his #1 goal with his guitars, and they really stand out. We got a chance to meet him in the Paul Reed Smith booth and do a little chat with him and tell us what inspired him to get his company going. So check it out. Neil here from Guitar Tricks with the legendary Paul Reed Smith. How's it going?
It's fine. Thanks for doing this.
Sure. Thank you for doing this too. You got some of the most excellent guitars on the planet. And I was wondering what makes your guitar sustain so well.
Well, it's actually it's a simple answer and it's a complicated answer. Okay, the simple answer is that you have to do every little teeny thing you can do to make it sustain better. The complicated answer, it's about 12 or 13 places where we work very clearly on the guitar to get it to sustain better. You can imagine the bridge might have some impact. You might imagine that the tuning pegs and the nut have some impact. How dry the wood would have some impact. The finish would have some impact. All these different things. So it's a complicated art form. And it's nice that you think that they sustain well. We've actually timed some private stock guitars that went over a minute. I think anything over 35 seconds is remarkable. We've actually timed this thing you're talking about.
Were you that way as a kid? Before you got into guitars, were you like somebody who had to tear apart a radio and see how it worked? Or what do you think was the beginning of what made Paul Reed Smith the guy that makes these amazing guitars?
Not being allowed to have good gear. I didn't have the money for good gear, so I had to make it. All the guys in the neighborhood, they had good gear. Their parents bought them good gear. Nobody in my house bought me anything. It was, if I wanted a really good thing, I had to make it.
Necessity is the mother of invention.
Yeah, not being allowed into somebody's club that you want into will drive the bus pretty well.
But that's awesome. We saw your demonstration last night of the acoustic guitar. You were comparing it to some of the classics.
Yeah, well, we didn't want to compare to our competitors. We wanted to compare to history. And it was scary. I mean, that was head-to-head with, you were there. You saw it. You can report on it. You don't have to get it from me. But the truth is these musicians compare them to these old guitars anyway because they own them.
Whose idea was it for the bird inlay?
Mine, but my mother was a bird watcher, so it just kind of made sense to me. What surprised me was that people ever ordered birds at all. I was like, huh?
Have you ever thought of using any other animals like squirrels or sharks?
Done a shark guitar, didn't do a squirrel guitar, done bat guitars.
Really?
Yeah, you can get Paul Allender models. They're beautiful. No. Yeah, no. Yeah. We've done snakes. We've had fun. Dragons. We do lots of things.
New models for 2010.
25th anniversary guitars, and there's beautiful examples here you can take film of. They're wonderful guitars. They're about $1,000 less than we would normally charge. We put a lot of beautiful stuff on them for free as a sign of our 25th anniversary. So we've got lots of new amplifiers, our 25th anniversary amp, and their Signer amps.
I noticed the backline you got here. It's pretty impressive.
Well, the stuff all sounds good, and we've also got the acoustics, and we've got 25th anniversary acoustics and Gary Granger basses, and we don't make drums.
Cool, we're going to check out some of those guitars right now. Thank you very much. Appreciate you taking the time. That was a really cool experience to get to meet Paul and to talk one-on-one and see what really makes him tick and what really gets him inspired behind his all the great stuff he does with his guitars. I want to thank you, Paul. It was great to meet you. And don't forget to check out our other lessons, tips, and tricks right here on the Guitar Tricks channel. You can leave me a request, and we'll hook you up with some fresh ideas for your guitar playing. See you back here in about 7 days. Have a great week, everybody.